Stretching is often recommended by your usual fitness article or gym bro if you want to deal with your muscle soreness. The belief is that maybe it helps with your blood flow or expands the muscle for better recovery. Whatever it may be, there are plenty of people that attest to this stretched notion. Even some of you watching might say the same. However, science doesn't really care much about what you or even me personally believe, but more so the accumulation of controlled research. In that case, what does the scientific research has to say about stretching and muscle soreness? For the most part, it's not all that great of news for those hoping for some stretching reassurance. In the 90s, we started to get studies looking at this very topic. In 1994, there was a study titled Warm-Up, Stretching, and Massage Diminish Harmful Effects of Eccentric Exercise. This gave hope to a potential stretched soreness benefit. But taking a closer look at the studies showed that, although the combination of warm-ups, massage, and stretching did improve maximal force recovery, it didn't do anything in terms of improving delayed onset muscle soreness on pressure. Besides, we can't say for sure whether stretching is what provided any of the benefits, or it's rather because of the other two interventions of massaging and warm-ups, or a combination of all three. In 1998, the stretching of the quadriceps before and after a quad exercise in a group of untrained women did not improve any measurements of peak delayed onset muscle soreness compared to a non-stretching group, further showing a lack of soreness benefits with stretching. Finally, in 2011, we had quite a definitive research review cataloging 12 studies on this topic. It concluded that the studies showed no clinically important reductions in DOMS with pre- and post-exercise stretching, as well as stretching days after. That's along with the fact that these studies post a moderate to high risk of bias in favor of findings showing improved soreness recovery with stretching. Even with the odds stacked for stretching, the evidence was not as limber. With these findings, why then is there such a high degree of anecdotal support for it? In my opinion, it's quite possibly left to confirmation biases. Stretching can provide some sort of temporary numbing of the muscle, which might be misinterpreted as soreness relief, but the soreness does return later. Also, people might mistakenly attribute improved soreness to stretching when it's actually due to the repeated bout effect. This effect, supported by research, states that with consistent, repeated bouts of exercise, your muscles adapt and will become less and less prone to muscle soreness. Had you started applying stretching after your first few sessions, you would mistakenly think that stretching did indeed improve the soreness for future workouts. However, it's instead likely because of the benefits of the repeated bouts effect. In any case, the research seems to be reliably consistent in this matter. As great as stretching might be for improving flexibility and possibly stress management for some, don't think you'll be able to stretch out the soreness.